Here's some SNY.TV. We got some updates for you on Met prospects. Now, please, before we get into this video, hit the subscribe button and hopefully you like this video. Mets minor league roundup: Christian Scott efficient, Ryan Clifford red hot, and plus the latest on Luisangel Acuna, Brandon Sproat. This is a interesting. It just popped up. This is a new update for you and for me. Infielder Luisangel Acuna, AAA Syracuse. After a bit of a slow start to June, Acuna has settled back into a nice groove, reaching base safely in each of his last 11 games and recording a hit in 8 of those. The 22-year-old speedy infielder slashing .302, .362, .395 with 2 doubles, a triple home run, 3 stolen bases, 6 RBIs, and 4 multi-hit games over that span. He slowly crept his way up to a .260 average, with .317 on base percentage, 10 doubles, 4 triples, 4 homers, and a whopping 23 stolen bases while playing center, second, and short on the season. Now, from the word is that the Mets are very high on him. They're very excited for Acuna. That they've been watching him and they're very excited. Gonna have to keep an eye on him. He might be getting close to being promoted to the major leagues, especially if the Mets cannot get Jeff McNeil on track. He might be on his way here. Just to keep an eye on him. Utility player Luke Ritter, AAA Syracuse. Ritter continues to absolutely mash down on Syracuse after homering twice on Friday night. Utility man went deep into two more times on Sunday afternoon, now giving him 16 on the season to go along with a .367 on base percentage and a team-leading 50 RBIs. The 27-year-old continues to make an extremely strong case for a spot on the big league roster, crushing a whopping 43 homers over the past 2 seasons between Syracuse and Binghamton. DJ Stewart could be in trouble because this guy's mashing. DJ Stewart has not done much really over the last month and a half in the major leagues. Right-handed pitcher Christian Scott was pitching in AAA. It's looking like Scott will remain in Syracuse a bit longer before returning to the big league rotation, but the right-hander continues to mow his way to the minor leagues. The 25-year-old threw just 3 2/3 innings in his outing this week, but he was very efficient, allowing just 1 run on 5 hits while striking out 8 and walking 1. Scott now has a 2.91 ERA of 49 strikeouts and 70 outings in AAA this season. Right-handed pitcher Brandon Sproat was in Double-A Binghamton. Sproat finally returned to the mound after 12 days off earlier this week against the Somerset Patriots and pitched relatively well in an abbreviated outing. The 23-year-old righty threw 70 pitches and allowed 1 run on 2 hits and a walk while striking out 8 batters across just 3 2/3 innings of work. Sproat, the organization's number 13 prospect, has pitched to a terrific 0.84 ERA with 18 strikeouts over his first 2 outings during the month of June. Right-handed pitcher Blade Tidwell, AAA Syracuse. Tidwell got off to a strong start over his first 2 outings after being promoted to AAA, but he's had a rough go at it since the calendar flipped to June. Right-handed struggled at limiting the home run ball, allowing 5 over his last 3 starts, to quickly see his ERA rise to 5.14. While the 23-year-old is working through a bit of a rough patch, he's flashed tremendous stuff and should be a piece for the rotation in the near future. Keep an eye on him. We'll hear more about him probably sometime next year. Outfielder Ryan Clifford, who's just completely destroying Double-A pitching right now. He's in Binghamton. The Mets promoted Clifford to Double-A in an effort to see if the move would improve his confidence and help his power, and it's safe to say it has paid off. The 23-year-old has been a man on a mission since joining the Rubber Ponies, producing 7 homers and 19 RBIs to go along with a .935 OPS across 27 games to the new level. If he continues raking like this, Clifford certainly could find himself 1 level away from making his big league debut before the season's end. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, I think that he will be in the running next spring for a job, possibly. But he's got to get through Double-A. He's got to play his AAA. Two-way player Nolan McLean, who's in Double-A Binghamton. McLean has struggled a bit after receiving a call up to Double-A following a tremendous start to the season. He has shown some positive signs at the plate, showcasing his impressive opposite field power earlier this week, but he's posted just a .555 OPS through his first 20 games. McLean has also had a rough stretch on the mound, allowing 14 runs and 6 homers across 5 outings, with his most recent loss coming on Saturday afternoon against the Somerset Patriots. Now, he's in Double-A, but he is a project because the Mets have sort of been very open about him pitching and playing on a fairly regular basis when he's not pitching. So the Mets have been very open about him, been very encouraging to get him to do both. But the scouting report is that he will be a pitcher. He will not be a hitter at all. He just doesn't hit enough. He's got tremendous power, but he just is not good. He's just not a good enough hitter. Now, as a pitcher, the belief is that McLean is probably all likelihood going to be a arm in the bullpen. He throws very hard. He throws 99 to 100 miles an hour. People love his arm. That's the one thing about him that is very different. Some of these players, like Florida's Jack Tani, he's a hitter. And then, of course, we have Shohei Ohtani, who does both equally well. But with Nolan McLean, he's more of a pitcher, right-handed pitcher, who does very hard, and he pitched really well in spring training. The Mets were very impressed with him during the spring breakout games. But he is a project, and it's going to take him a while to get to the majors. Probably not till 2020, late next year, possibly, but more likely probably 2026. So we'll see. The Mets have been very open. Wherever they feel that he can do down the minors, they'll have him do it. So thank you for watching this video, and of course, please subscribe to Prospect Cut, and I'll see you later.